iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in. We have WNBA today, Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks with over 5,500 wins, a 53 winning percentile, making it the number one sports day trader in the world. Has the Atlanta Dream covering the point spread tonight. Atlanta Dream minus 5.5 point home favorites at home versus the Phoenix Mercury. Phoenix Mercury at the Atlanta Dream 89-81 based on averages and statistics with the pregame final score would give the Atlanta Dream not only the win, but also the win in Vegas against the spread. Minus 5.5 point favorites. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is on the same page as Vegas in this game. Has the Dream winning the game. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has an 8-point win. Vegas has somewhere between 5 and 6-point win for the Dream in this game. Based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has a total of 170 points. Vegas has an opening line of 182.5. The Dream at home as home favorites is a great bet to take a look at. Another great bet to take a look at is the Seattle Storm at the New York Liberty. The Seattle Storm are getting 8.5 points on the road underdogs. Based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Storm losing this game but covering the point spread by 3.5 points. The Storm 85-80 in the Liberty's favor would cover the 8.5 point spread with an opening line from Vegas. The Storm on the road getting 8.5. Pregame final score has them losing by 5 points in this game. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks based on averages and statistics has 165 total points in this game. Vegas has an opening line of 183.5. It's a great bet to take a look at. The Storm on the road as road underdogs, and that under bet is a great bet to take a look at. However, some games, if you have been watching the WNBA games, the primetime games have been high scoring. New York Liberty and the Seattle Storm are averaging 85-80, but in these primetime games, they have been hitting the 100 marks. It's something to keep in mind. However, based on averages and statistics, with over 5,500 wins, a 53 winning percentile, making it the number one sports day trader in the world, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has this game going well under the 183.5 mark from Vegas's opening line for the Storm at the Liberty game. The Storm as road underdogs is a great bet to take a look at, getting 8.5 points. Dallas Wings, a popular team in the WNBA. Paige Beckers, a popular player right now. Look out for these popular teams and popular players. The WNBA likes to get them winning in high-scoring games. The Wings are a high-scoring team based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is on the same page as Vegas in this game, with the Wings winning the game at the Washington Mystics. Dallas Wings at the Washington Mystics based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has a pregame final score 92-84 in the Wings' favor, which would not only win the game but cover the point spread as well. Vegas has the Wings winning somewhere between the 3 and the 4 point mark. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has an 8-point win from the Wings, covering Vegas's point spread of 3.5 points. The Wings are giving 3.5 points on the road as road favorites in this game versus the Washington Mystics. It's a great bet to take a look at. That bet should go over with 176 total points. Vegas has 166.5 points as an opening line in this game. The Dallas Wings are a 3-point shooting team in the WNBA with a few of their guards being consistent 3-point shooters in the game. The over is a great bet to take a look at it as well. The Wings should win this game by 8 points based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Wings covering the 3.5-point spread on the road as road favorites. Last game of the night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Start USA Network and CNBC for this game, according to ESPN. Based on averages and statistics, this will be a close game down to the wire, both as a final score and against the spread in Vegas. Based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has a pregame final score 91-89 in the Chicago Sky's favor. The LA Sparks at the Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky is the home team. Chicago Sky is giving 2.5 points in this game in Vegas. Chicago Sky is a 2.5-point favorite at home in this game. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has the Sparks covering the Sky by a 0.5 point. Has the Sparks covering the point spread against the Sky by a 0.5 point. The Sparks are getting 2.5 points in this game. Pre-game final score has the Sparks losing by 2 points. The Sparks on the road as road underdogs is a great bet to take a look at. Look for this game to go down to the wire either way. 180 total points in this game. Vegas has an opening line of 189.5. So iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is close to the flow of the game of what Vegas is predicting. Baseball, some bang for your buck picks. Only a couple underdog picks tonight winning based on pregame final scores. All the other winners are favorites on the same page as Vegas. Some unders to take a look at. A game on MLB Network is the Dodgers at the Cubs. The Cubs are coming off of a big underdog win last night. iSnoopDogg.com online radio had the Cubs winning plus 170. The Cubs won last night. Vegas has the Cubs as favorites in this game. Looks like iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks was one step ahead of Vegas this time anyway when it comes to the Dodgers and Cubs game. Now the Cubs are favorites in the same matchup. The pitching has changed. However, the Cubs are favorites in this game based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has a low-scoring game with the Cubs over the Dodgers. The Cubs last night scored 5 runs at home. They are averaging 5.11 overall in 2026. They are averaging 5.13, and in their last 3, they have scored or averaged 5.33 runs in their last 3 games. Now, it's unlikely that they score 5 runs in 2 games consecutively, and it's unlikely that they do that or average 5 runs in 4 games consecutively. Even if you were to give the Cubs 1 run below their average of 5 at Wrigley in overall of 2026, they would still have the Dodgers beat in his game. The Dodgers, despite being the number 4 scoring team in the league, only dropped 1 run last night in the game against the Cubs. They are averaging or scored 3 runs or 3.33 in their last 3. And on the road, they are averaging 5.69. You could even give the Cubs 3 runs in this game. However, it's unlikely that they score or average 3 runs in 4 consecutive games. We're going to give the Dodgers 4-2, 2 runs in this game, giving the Cubs the victory in Wrigley 4-2. Despite being on the same page as Vegas, it's still a great bang for your buck pick. Minus 117 Cubs at Wrigley. They beat the Dodgers last night. Number 2 scoring team in the league versus the number 4 scoring team in the league, coming off of a win versus the Dodgers at Wrigley 4-2. Pre-game final score based on averages and statistics. That under is a great bet to take a look at. Vegas has an opening line of 9.5. This game is on MLB Network. It's a great bet to take a look at. Close to even money for the Cubs. Put down 117 to win 100. The Cubs and the Dodgers, 6 total runs combined based on a pregame final score would give the under 9.5 in this game. It's a great bet to take a look at. Another underdog pick you can take a look at is the Pirates at the Brewers. The Pirates are number 3 in this league in scoring. Milwaukee is number 5. The Pirates are coming off of a game. They dropped 2 runs based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Pirates scoring 4 runs in this game, closer to their away runs per game average right now in 2026 of 4.72. They are averaging 5.08 overall in 2026. Give the Pirates 4 runs in this game. If you were to give them 3 runs based on averages and statistics, they would be tied with the Brewers. The Brewers should have 3 runs in this game. They dropped 4 last night. They are averaging 5 overall at home in Milwaukee at 5.14. However, in their last 3, they have scored or averaged 2.33 runs. Coming off of a game, they dropped 4 runs. They should have 3 runs in this game. If they were to play to their overall 2026 average, they would have 4.97. This should be a close game either way. You could give them their home average of 5.14, which it looks like Vegas is doing. However, based on averages and statistics, coming off of a game where they dropped 4 runs and are averaging 2.33 in their last 3 games, going against the number 3 team in the league in scoring, we're going to give the edge to the Pirates in this game, make it a 4-3 game for the Pirates. That would go against Vegas at plus 119, put down 100, win 119. Based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has a pregame final score 4-3 in the Pirates' favor, giving us 7 total runs. That should be a peace sign for push, with Vegas having a opening line of 7 runs in this game. That should be a push, not an under bet on the magazine. I will adjust that in the Pirates-Brewers game. Pirates over the Brewers plus 119. It's a great bet to take a look at. Last underdog pick of the night is the Tigers at the Mariners. The Tigers are number 12 in the league in scoring. Seattle is number 28 in the league in scoring. This is number 12 versus number 28. Number 12 at number 28 in the league in scoring. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Despite being the underdog in this game, Detroit Tigers are coming off of a game. They dropped 8 runs. In their last 3 games, they have scored or averaged 9 runs. They are averaging 4.57 on the road. We're going to give the Detroit Tigers bats cooling down a couple runs closer to their overall and away average in 2026, giving them 6 runs in this game. Now, Seattle, despite being at home, is the number 28 team in the league in scoring. They're coming off of a game. They dropped 0 runs. They have scored or averaged 3.67 runs in their last 3 games. They are averaging 3.98 overall in 2026, and they are averaging 3.96 runs at home in Seattle. Now, it's unlikely that they score or average their average 4 games consecutively, giving the Seattle Mariners, based on averages and statistics, with over 5,500 wins, a 53 winning percentile, making it the number 1 sports day trader in the world. 2 runs in this game, playing 1 run below their average. It's unlikely that they score or average 3 runs or 3.67 4 games in a row, which would eliminate their overall 2026 average and their home average runs per game in Seattle. We're going to have the bats heating up a couple runs in this game for the Mariners, still giving them only 2 runs. They'll have to score at least 4 or 5 runs and have the Tigers play below their most recent averages to win this game, which would give the Tigers a great bet in this game at plus 128 on opening line from Vegas. Put down 100, win 128. It's a great bet to take a look at. Vegas has an opening line of 8, which would give iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, a push bet in this game with 8 total runs. Vegas has an opening line of 8 for the over-under. The Tigers on the road in Seattle as road underdogs, plus 128 money line, is a great bet to take a look at. Don't forget to check out soccer. We have been hitting ties and draws. Even if the loser in the winning bet is off, our total points still have been hitting on, and we have been hitting winners, of course, for soccer across the world. Get your money on your bets on soccer. Ties and draws have been hitting in soccer. Keep an eye out for our ties and draws. Get some bang for your buck. Pre-game final scores in soccer across the world. Thanks for listening in. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Hope you have a fortune-filled, gambling-winning day. Put some money in your pocket. Put some wins in your Wins category. Bet until you lose, double up until you win. Low minimums, high maximums. Leave yourself room forever. When you win, start all over at the minimum. How much can you win per hand? The amount you win per hand is the amount you start at your minimum. If the minimum was 10,000 and you did 10,000, you would make 10,000 a hand after you won, after doubling up. That is the double up your losses gambling theory. Thanks for listening in.